Hello, this is Phil from Applegate Bushcraft Survival and Prospecting, and today we're going to talk about survival kits. Whenever I leave the house or camp, even if I'm just going into town, this is what I carry, because you never know when you're going to break down and you're going to need to walk out. I also carry this in my pocket, a Bic Lighter, a keychain that's got a ferro rod, a flashlight, and a P38 can opener. I carry a machete. I also carry this Fanny Pack and this Canteen Kit, which I got at the local Army-Navy store. This plastic canteen is what I use most of the year. I have a metal canteen which I will use if it's going to be really cold out, like say below zero. Otherwise, this canteen works pretty well, and your water probably won't freeze in it as long as you're keeping this close to you. Now inside this pouch I also have the canteen stove and pot cook kit. I bought this lid off of eBay. You may also be able to find this on Amazon. I'm not sure, but the Army-Navy store didn't have these, so I had to order this online. It didn't fit exactly when I got it, so I had to take a pair of pliers and bend these out a little bit to make it fit, but that was not difficult to do. Also, I have a magnesium rod with a ferro striker and another Bic Lighter. This is a twig stove that I use with my canteen kit, and I will place this on top of it and then put the lid on top of that, and that is all I need to boil water to make coffee or cedar tea, pine needle tea, or whatever I'm going to be cooking with this. This works well. A lot of people swear by this kit. The little side pouch on the canteen kit, I will keep something that will help me start the fire. There's some paper, and here's some of the Hexamine Tablets that's used for fire starting. That comes in handy if you don't have any other tinder. So I would place the Hexamine tablet in like that, get it started. I may only use a little piece of this. You don't need to use the whole thing if you got twigs around. You could use this itself. It's probably enough to boil all this water that's in here. But if you can save resources and use wood, just use a little bit of this to get it started, and then add twigs in there as you go. I also carry a standard wool U.S. Army blanket with me, and I usually keep this in my vehicle at all times with my survival kit. I also have a length of paracord which I keep attached to my machete sheath, and I will use this if I need to make a shelter. Okay, Phil, what's in the bag? I'll usually keep an unopened pack of crackers in the side here, and some mosquito netting. In the other side pouch, this is a zipper pouch, I carry my Orienteering Compass. This is the minimum compass for being out in the woods. One of those little thermometer compasses, they're not reliable. I would not trust one of those to keep me from getting lost if I was relying on the compass. Also, I keep a bottle of aspirin, or I may just have a few of these in a small zipper baggie. This is my first aid kit, which basically is just some assorted different bandages and alcohol prep pads in case I get injured and I need to do some first aid. Wet ones are good to have. A tube of Neosporin antibacterial ointment is definitely a must to have in your first aid kit. These are my reading glasses so I can see what I'm doing. Visine eye drops. And I also carry nail clippers in the first aid pouch. I carry a military poncho in the bag, and that can be used to keep the rain off you while you're hiking, or you can use it to build a shelter next to a campfire if you find yourself having to hunker down for the night. In such a situation like that, you'd be definitely glad you brought your blanket with you as well. I keep an emergency survival blanket in my kit. The food I carry may vary. I may have some jerky. I may have a block of cheese in there. I may have some summer sausage. But that's going to get me through. If I find myself out there and I have to hike in for 2 or 3 days, this is going to get me through. This and the crackers. That's all I need. The most important thing that I carry is the water in the canteen. Hydration is very important, and it's the first thing you should do before you even leave the house. Most people go in the woods, they're already dehydrated before they even start their day. The first thing you should do in the morning is drink water, make your coffee, get your fluids in you. I carry a Sawyer water filter, which I can use to purify water if I need to. If the quart of water I'm carrying with me isn't enough and there's streams out there that I need to get water from, this will be what you use to purify the water. I may also have a few drops of bleach in a eyedropper or some water purification tablets with me. If I don't have that, I can use the root from the Oregon grape, which is antibacterial, and I can boil that with the water, and that will kill the Giardia. That was a trick that was used by the pioneers here 100 years ago. I also carry the backwashing syringe that comes with the Sawyer water filter, and you need to do this just about every time you use the filter. You should backwash it afterwards. Keep it from clogging up on you. I carry a multi-tool with me. This is the Ozark Trail multi-tool. I'm sure there are several versions of this, but this has got all your basics. It's got a little saw, a little file, it's got pliers, knife, screwdrivers, wrenches, pretty much what you need in a multi-tool. This has it. I like to carry some field glasses with me. These come in handy for a variety of different reasons when you're out. I keep a cigarette lighter USB charger in case I need to charge up my phone. Another Bic Lighter. A reflector in case I need to signal. A Silverware Kit. A tarp clip. 2 carabiners. A small flashlight. Another lighter, my sewing kit, which has a needle, thread, and a thimble, and some more gauze pad that I have down in there. This probably should go in here with the first aid kit. This is my fishing kit. It contains hooks, line, bait, and weights. I like to carry a lot of weights, and a USB charging cable for charging my phone. Well, that's it for the survival kit, which I also call a get-home bag. This goes with me pretty much everywhere I go. If I'm driving into town, if I'm going out in the woods, these items are always with me. Now, if I was only going to choose 2 items here, I would take the Canteen Kit. I guess that counts as more than 2 items, but I would grab that, and I would grab this. Everything else is pretty much for comfort. If I need to start a fire, I got the lighter in my pocket, or I could find quartz and 2 different rocks that have 2 different hardnesses, and I could hit them together and make a spark. You don't need a ferro rod to make a spark. You don't need flint and steel. You can use quartz with your knife. You can use agates. You can use jasper. Any of those materials, if it's a different hardness than the knife you're using, it will throw a spark. Some work better than others, and the best is the magnesium ferro rods, because you can that makes it a lot easier to start a fire. But having a Bic Lighter, if I was going to have a third item, it would be the Bic Lighter. Definitely the Bic Lighter. In fact, maybe that might even be my second item, because I can always break branches off with my hands. There's already a Bic Lighter in here, so I guess I'm covered. If I just grab this and this, I could make it home. If I have to hike out 20 miles, I could build a bushcraft shelter with this. Debris shelter. I could build a fire. I don't need food. Food is a comfort item. If I'm only going to be out for 2 days and it's an emergency and I'm hiking in, you can go 30 days without food, but you can't go very long without water. Thank you for watching today. If you found this video useful or entertaining, please take a moment and hit the thumbs up button. Also, you can leave a comment, and I would love it if you subscribed. The more people that subscribe to this channel, better. Thanks again. This is Phil with Applegate's Bushcraft Survival and Prospecting, and I will talk to you later.